For the majority of people, January symbolizes new beginnings and a fresh start. For others, it's just another ordinary month. Here we have information on the historical origins of the month being introduced into the calendar back in Roman times. On top of that, we have a little insight to some notable historical events that happened in this month. Check out the 21 facts about the month of January. The name for January comes from the Roman god, Janus, who is always depicted with two heads. He uses one head to look back on the year before, and the other head to look forward into the new year. Some scholars regard Janus as the god of all beginnings and believe that his association with doorways is derivative. He was invoked as the first of any gods in regular liturgies. The beginning of the day, month, and year, both calendrical and agricultural, were sacred to him. Oddly enough, couples tend to separate or divorce more so in January than any other month of the year. In Pasadena, California, there has been a rose parade held every year since 1890. It has since been broadcasted worldwide and is typically viewed in over 100 countries around the globe. If you were born in January, your birthstone is a garnet. In leap years, January always starts on the same day as April and July. London is famous for their extensive subway system, nicknamed the Tube. This makes sense, because they are also responsible for opening the first operational underground railway on January 10, 1863. Some historical names for January include Wolfmonth, which came from the Anglo-Saxons because it was the month hungry wolves would come scavenging. King Charlemagne would call it winter month, meaning winter or cold month. Originally, the Roman calendar had only 10 months, and it excluded January and February. King Numa Pompilius, the second king of Rome, is responsible for adding both January and February to the Roman calendar. He did this so calendars would be equivalent to a lunar year. Even so, it only had 30 days. Finally, Julius Caesar added a 31st day to the month and completed it to the full month of January we practice now. January was a monumental year for Alaska. As of January 3, 1959, Alaska officially became the 49th state of the United States. Generally, January is the coldest month of the year in the Northern Hemisphere. The equivalent month of January in terms of temperature in the Southern Hemisphere is July. Referring back to the Julian and Gregorian calendars, January is the first month of the year, and the first of 7 months to be 31 days long. In the United Kingdom, some people practice dry January. This is a movement to encourage people to quit drinking alcohol for the month in order to encourage public health. January has two zodiac signs: Capricorn, which is until January 19th, and Aquarius, which is for the rest of the month. The Dianthus caryophyllus is the birth flower of January, more commonly known as the carnation. One of the most influential events in U.S. happened in January. On January 1, 1892, Ellis Island opened, allowing for the immigration of over 20 million people. The first penal colony in Australia was established in January 1788 by the British in order to relieve overcrowded English prisons. Are you a fan of the stars? Celebrities, that is. Then you will be interested to know that the first ever Emmy Awards were held this month on the 25th in 1949. January brought the end of the monarchy in Hawaii when Queen Liliuokalani was forced to abdicate on the 24th of the month.